Good evening, how are you? Not too shabby. Yummy. Do what? Yeah. That's why I always have a coffee with a lid. I'm famous for not knocking shit over. Yeah, I'm the complete opposite. It's weird. Yep, I've been here most of the day by myself.
Bummer. Okay, folks, how y'all doing today? It is I, your friendly neighborhood Stately, for the time being. And we're back at 1mc3.com where I play Minecraft so you don't have to. And today we're going to do a little bit of work on the grinder. We're going to go do some adventuring and maybe we'll play some ToyBox towards the end of the stream because kids love the delicious flavor of ToyBox. I don't know what this is. There's like a dirt platform here that wasn't here before. I'm kind of afraid that there's going to be like a severed head underneath it if I start digging, but let's find out. Oh, also I have a red crate.
Not sure where that came from. It's been spewing items, but when you AFK'd in there the other night, it quit
Yes.
working.
Yeah, somebody got started on the somebody got started on the elevator, I think, and didn't finish it. So everything's just going to get spat out here. Which is, of course, hilarious, but not the desired result.
Yeah, but the grinder isn't grinding anymore.
The grinder isn't grinding anymore? Let us inspect the grinder. It's all good, Ruben. We'll get it working today. This looks pretty good, doesn't it? Oh, you mean it's not splashing them? Squishing them?
Right, it's not crushing them, and when you try to press this button up here,
doesn't do anything?
It may or may not work.
Okay. Alright, let's see what's going on. If I can get through the door. Let's see. What changed? Can you... Oh, I fell out my keys.
But one thing that I did notice is my egg machine, or chicken machine over there.
Yeah.
Like some redstone was just randomly missing. I went into mod mode and nobody had messed with it. So I don't know if it was a Minecraft glitch or what. So that could have been what happened to the crusher as well.
A little strange. Alright, let's see if anything ended up blocking anything else here. That would be my first guess. This line here is our power line. I can tell you exactly what happened. This spat out a bunch of stuff that ended up somehow in those hoppers. Or somebody accidentally dropped stuff that ended up in the hoppers. So it was theoretically running, as far as I can tell, just very, very slowly. So the more items you put in the hoppers, the longer it'll take. Let's see, we're supposed to be in auto mode now. We are in auto mode, and it seems to be good now. That shouldn't happen again once we get some kind of lid on top of that mechanism. So let's go ahead and see about the item elevator. This is not a complicated build, especially since we don't really care about getting all of the items up. It gets little more hairy when you want to make sure it's 100%, but since we're just shoving stuff through, we just don't care that much. That said, I'm going to go ahead and break this for now, because I just don't want all of this junk popping out constantly. You know what? Before we do that, I'm going to A, clear out my inventory, and B, let's open this red crate. We found this while we were out scouting locations a couple of days ago before I disappeared off the face of the planet for 2 days. And I should point out, I was not abducted by aliens who did not probe me internally in any way, shape, or form.
Dang it.
Dang it. I was looking forward to that, too.
Well, I mean, it would have been nice to hear a story.
Right? Yeah, well, I can't talk about it. Still too traumatized. Alright, let's see. Mob drops rotten flesh. We need to... Oh, somebody else already did. I was going to say we need to grab a bunch of the rotten flesh in here and go sell it to a villager for emeralds.
Oh, there's a ton of... Well, I think not as much as, like, the bones and arrows, but on the 3rd floor... There's
oodles of it. Okay.
Yeah.
All good. Stuff comes in handy. I mean, it's not a lot, but a stack of rotten flesh will get you about 1.5 emeralds off of a priest. So, you know, it's nothing to spit at, especially when it starts adding up. What we need to do,
there's not as
and
much
this
up
is
here as I thought there
going
was.
to be a project for later, but if you guys want to try to capture some zombie villagers and convert them so that we can get a villager breeder going, that would be awesome. Water buckets. We have an entire chest full of water buckets now. Excellent. And let's see. Yeah, we'll find out, right, Ruben? There's only one way to be sure. But it looks good. I mean, I didn't get the impression that there was anything wrong with it. So, I have good confidence. We have a trash can now, so I can chuck some of this stuff in the trash. Let's see, bones. I guess we'll keep the bones, but I don't really need the sand. Yeah, this is a very standard design. The setup here is actually kind of elegant. If you look at it, you think any of these chests can trigger any of the droppers, but it can't, because the way this is set up, it'll never have a power higher than 3 coursing through it. And what the hell? I think this might actually not be right, because this is supposed to have a power of 2 running through it right now. I think it's too high on the back. Oh, I see. This needs an extra row of hoppers, is what the issue is. So let's double check this. So we got 2 rows of containers. We're gonna have to double check this. I think it might be off kilter, because this this comparator here is supposed to always have a power of 2 coming out because of the filler. And it's not measuring this. It's not measuring the hoppers that are here. It's measuring a theoretical hopper above it, but the problem is that the theoretical hopper above it is going to be for transport. It's going to just be moving this stuff around. So what I think we're going to need to do is take out these top chests, reconfigure these hoppers to form a hopper chain, and then if we need more chests, we'll have to put them beneath these, beneath the bottom ones. So let's assume that this is going to be our transport line, which we need to just reconfigure. Sorry, Ruben. It's not a huge deal, though. I mean, this is definitely not the end of the world or anything. But it is going to have to be changed slightly. Actually, oh jeez, yeah. So we're going to have, the way this works is you have one row of hoppers configured to just move everything along, kind of a conveyor belt. And then the hoppers underneath it are the ones that need to be powered and unpowered. So let's see how that's set up now. Right, so these will be letting things through here, which is fine. These are the hoppers that need to have the filler items. And I'm not sure where the filler items ended up. So what I'm going to do is pop some of this stuff in here so we can worry about that later. And let's see. Okay, so this lets the stuff through. The one above it. Okay, alright, I see what the problem is. We do need to go one block higher. So let's go ahead and put these guys down. Okay, that's good. That's convenient, actually. That means they're all still in the right place. More or less, hopefully. Alright. Still not right. Try this again. So, yeah, let's see. So this is not going to be the chain. We need 2 rows of hoppers above this, is what I just realized. So I'm going to go make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more hoppers. And I need 14 more hoppers. And then we'll work it from there. Don't worry about it, Ruben. It's not the end of the world. It's just these things are a little convoluted. You can actually do it with fewer hoppers. You can do it with only 2, but because we have 2 chests on top of each other, that adds another row of hoppers, and we're going to use hoppers to transport the items. But you can do that with a water stream if you're short on resources. I saw that you put an automatic door mechanism on the other doors. Joker. That's excellent. I actually got completely savaged by zombies a couple of days ago while I was just kind of standing there. Turns out those bastards broke down this door, and then they came in and broke down this door, and I had no idea because my sound was off. So, you know, normally they're pretty darn noisy, but under the circumstances, I never knew.
Yeah, they were doing the same to me, so...
Okay, so let's get these hoppers made. We're going to need more than 14, by the way, because we need to finish the transport belt as well. But we have plenty of resources. Let me rephrase that. We have enough resources. That's 8 chests, 16 chests, 24 chests. And that is 24 hoppers. Perfect. Let's do it. And if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, you want to join us, we're at play.1mc3.com. We have a public server here. This is our new TribalCraft beta server, but we also do vanilla PvE, and we will be launching Get Hype, our new 112 server, in about a week if everything goes according to plan. Okay, and then we're going to need droppers here. We need to get from... Well, let me put this in first. So this row up here will never feed anything unless the hoppers beneath it are activated. So we point these at the comparators. That doesn't influence what the comparators do. That just prevents them from actually emptying out. And then the next row up is our transport belt. Okay. I didn't realize you could put torches on top of hoppers. And now I'm in a hole. I fell on my keys again. And we're going directly to here, right? So just about like that should do the trick. Let's see, is that right? Not quite, we need one more. There. Well, whatever, it's fine. This will work just fine. Alright, let's get some droppers. Ruben, when you're done castigating yourself in the corner of shame, can you refill the filler blocks for the sorter? Because they're all over the place now, I'm afraid. Ruben's deathly embarrassed, I guess. It's fine, Ruben. You don't need to cry. We still love you. Alright, I'm going to need some droppers about, 5? And all I need for that...
I just kind of flattened this area out so that we could build a building around this.
Yeah, that's excellent.
And then I'll terraform back some sand when we're done, or whatever needs to be done to make it not so flat.
Yeah, that's great. And we should move the mine entrance as well, because it really is kind of in a strange location. I mean, it wasn't in a strange location when we started out, but it ended up being in a strange location. Alright, let's see. Cobble and redstone is all we need for droppers.
I also built a location for the auto fish farm. I'm just waiting for Hunter to move it.
Is he going to do the transit? Okay. Yeah.
No, I just built a house for it. It's right behind where we're building this. You can see the top of it over the wall.
Okay, cool. Let's go check it out. Oh, that's adorable. The Auto Fisher house. Excellent. Very good. This would also be something where we might want to... Oh, it's got an iron door. Excellent.
Yeah, I considered doing the gate, but then I was like, meh, iron door will work.
Iron door works just fine, yeah, absolutely.
Can't lock it, but the chests are locked, so that works.
Yeah, it shouldn't be an issue. Okay, so we are going to up and up and up, and it just keeps spitting stuff out at me. Up, and then, let's see, one last one facing up, not what I had in mind. Might have to break a few of these just so that I can get in the right position to actually place this. And over. The filters need to go in the second row from the top. 1, 2, 5. So the top level is transport. The levels beneath that serve no other purpose than to accept... Oh crap, hold on. It might still not be right. Let's double check this, because we need to activate this, right? And this is currently not active because this is being powered. Yeah, no, it's good. It's fine the way it is. Excellent. The only problem here is I placed these wrong. I'm going to have to move these so that they're actually facing these chests. Because otherwise the top chest will never fill. It'll all go straight to the bottom one. Hey Snicks, how you doing, man? Welcome. Yay, it's daytime. And I think I can't get to him anymore. Alright, I'm going to have to temporarily break this guy so I can get these hoppers back. I don't know if I have them all, but I have enough. So let's go ahead and offload this bow, which I do not want, and this sign, which I'll have to put back later. And we'll go ahead and put the chests back. Like that. Okay. Very good. It's going to be hard to place these, isn't it? Let's see if I can do it without having to break more stuff. I've already made a mess. I don't know. Can I? No. I was afraid of that. These ones already have the filler material in it, so I'd rather not break them if I don't have to. Alright, we'll just try to do it from the sides. I can't reach that
Do
one.
I need to break this wall of sand on this side over here?
I just need a little bit of space right now. Not sure what we're going to do with that. Maybe we should just have stairs coming down from the entrance right away and then kind of flatten the rest of this out. We'll work something out. Okay, I think we got it this time. So all we have to do now is make a little redstone elevator for the... redstone elevator for the mechanism here. So the way this works basically is... This is getting powered right now by the blinker. This is getting powered right now. This is not. And we can fix that pretty easily simply by running a ladder. And the easiest way to do that is to... Oh, there's no room. Alright, let's change this mechanism just a little bit. We'll use a comparator instead. Well, we could use a blinker. I'm okay with using the blinker. You know, it just needs to be moved back one. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a solid block here. We'll have a redstone torch. We'll have a redstone torch. He said, furiously making a redstone torch. And then we'll just ladder up with redstone torches and blocks. Again, we don't need to be precise with this. We don't need to be guaranteed that every single item we put in the bottom goes up to the top immediately. It just has to get up to the top eventually. So that means we can do a much simpler build. Let's see. Sticks and redstone, and I have the blocks, so I think we have everything. Torch and block and torch and block, and then we need to put the timer back. And it's a pretty low impact redstone clock. I mean, having one redstone ticker doesn't really do anything in the way of causing lag. Just like that. And let's make a little bit more space here. Oh, we're under the wall. Well, we're going to be underground anyway. We can put something back above it so it won't look weird. And the reason we have to do this is because this line needs to head directly into the block. So it needs to go like that, and that, and we still need one more block. Fine, be that way, see if I care. Still under the wall. And not sure what that's about, but whatever. Woffs! It's Woffs, folks. Hi, Woffs. How you doing, man? And then we put down the repeaters. Slow down the repeaters. And then we just need to start the juice going. We do that like this. And I broke it. Redstone clocks work like this, right? On, off, on, off. Maybe it's too fast, maybe it's too slow, I don't know. That seems about right. We'll try it again. Excellent, yes. Everything's blinking, everything should be moving, and in theory, that's it. So let's check it out. Let's take a look. Let's see, anything coming through? No, it's definitely going through. We got the arrows going through. We got all the stuff going through. What the hell is this? These item amounts are very wrong. They're ending up in here and they're not getting turned off. So that is turning off.
We're getting some stuff in the bottom chests.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, it looks like we're fine. Nothing too exciting. Not that I'm aware of. I think we're good here. So let's go ahead and mark them off. And so the setup is what? We have a rotten flesh, we have a bones, and an arrows. What are the other ones?
Potato. Carrot. Nothing.
So
and nothing.
These guys here, yeah. So these will basically allow anything through, right? Make sure they're not getting stuck along the way or anything. Doesn't look like there's anything coming through right now. Let's see. Alright, so the arrows are coming through, the bones are coming through, the rotten flesh is coming through. I'm sure the potatoes and the carrots will come through as well, although honestly, I don't think we need to sort for those.
So bows and armor should go into those last two, right?
Well, basically what's going to happen here, there's a sorting mechanism there, but it's not really activated. So anything that comes through here will just go into this chest, and then once those are full, these ones will start filling up.
Right, so that's what I'm saying, just bows and armor, because everything else has a place.
Basically everything else, yes, correct. Going these last four. So maybe we can start putting signs on this. And then as far as like the look of the thing goes, there's one thing we need to do that's kind of vital. And that is we need to make sure that the hoppers are not accessible because they can't be locked. What the... I'm kind of an idiot here. I just realized that I went one block too high here with the thing. But that's an easy fix, and actually it even works this way. But we need to not be complete doofuses about it, I suppose. So let's go ahead and put that in the right place, which would be here. Because it was just spitting them out on top, and it was still getting picked up, but you can guarantee that some of them will end up in the wrong place that way. Okay, so the auto sorter is working, and that is our mega grinder functionally complete. I'm gonna scoop up some of these items, and we'll go ahead and build something around it, I think. Let's do some actual decorative building today. That's always fun. If we get some more people on later tonight, I'd like to do some ToyBox. If you guys are up for that. Let's see, nut cobble. I got some nut cobble.
I have some spruce wood if you would like to use some spruce in your build.
Maybe. Let's look at that. I kind of want to use some colored clay. Maybe we should head down to the mesa and dig up a couple stacks. But first, I need to clear out my inventory of junk and sundries, of which I seem to have
There's
plenty.
some clay that I dug up. It's not cooked or anything. It's not blocked, but
Yeah, I try not to use the natural clay for hardened clay because you can't really turn it back, and clay break is surprisingly hard to come by.
right.
Alright, I got several stacks of arrows. We'll put those... You know where we'll put those is over here in the sanctum. Because we have these supply chests up here. This is for if you die and you have to get back into action fast. We try to have supplies up here. We need more, though. The armor is decent, but we need... Oh, I need to keep an eye on this, too. I do not want these guys to break. We need some bows and some more swords in there. And now I'm in the basement. Not what I had in mind. Alright, let's see. That should be enough inventory stuff cleared out. What do you guys say we open a crate? Ta-da! Oh, look at this. Pay dirt. Look at this. I got a full set of armor here. Holy cow.
Sweet.
Sweet. I got a full set of armor and a sharpness 5 sword out of that. That is excellent. Okay, who wants a sharpness 3 fire aspect sword? Anybody? Bueller? Oh, and I got a piercer too.
Nice head.
Right? I can't place it or it'll explode. Ruben, do you want my sword? Do you want the sharpness 3 fire aspect? I'll park it down in the vault for now. Because I would much rather have sharpness 5. There you go. So, mending and protection 3 unbreaking. Mending leggings, really happy with. But these guys aren't quite as good as what I have, so I'm better off repairing what I have, I think. We'll park these. Protection 3, unbreaking 3. And the mending one I can combine with the one I have. So that's neat. Let's go ahead and do that now, because these guys are in urgent need of repair. Hey, there's the anvil. Let's see. So this plus this. Protection 4, unbreaking 3, and mending. Check. This plus that gets the boots pretty much back up to spec. And I don't have any levels for the chest plate. Protection 4, unbreaking 3. But that one has the least damage of all of these guys for now, so I'm gonna just level up naturally throughout the stream, and then towards the end of the stream we will be able to fix that, I'm sure. If you'd like to join us, we're here on play.1mc3.com. My name is Stately. I stream every day at 6 Pacific on Twitch and YouTube. Feel free to join me on either or both. Okay, so there is a good chest plate and a good pair of diamond boots in the chest for whoever has good use for them.
Okie dokie.
That was an excellent red crate. That was probably a little too good. I think that's a bit much for a single crate. Put the key away. All right, we're good. Let's see what we can do with this. So we could have basically just an open fronted area here where you'd walk in. We could have just like posts here and over here and just have kind of an arch over all of this. Let's try that, see how it looks. I'll go get some logs and some sandstone. Maybe we'll use cobble for the floor because we do use cobble as a highlight block. And that should be fun. Give me your oak. Or acacia. Let's use acacia. And where's the sandstone? The sandstone is here. And I need regular sandstone, and we're probably gonna need stairs. Wait, didn't I just see a couple? Yeah. So again, it is important that we actually block off the actual hoppers because those are not protected. You can't lock them with keys or anything. And we do want them to be safe. Then I guess this will be the back wall. And all of this, so we kind of do want to cover that up. Originally I was thinking these were going to be two buildings, but we ended up with a bunch of mechanics between them. So we'll just make this the entire width here. We'll have a pillar here. Five, right? I think so. And we'll do one here. So it'll be kind of an open fronted building with a little section off to the side for the mechanics. And then we'll roof it all off and it'll be awesome. Shall we start with like a layer of cobble? Let's do. Back here as well because we do want this to be inaccessible, right? I'm not sure what we're going to do at the back, but I'll just run this all the way down. And in theory we could put a pillar here, but nobody's really ever going to see it, I guess. Well, there's a tiny little alley back here, but I'm going to just go ahead and move this back because there's no use having that one block there. Senseless. Oh, right. This is the door opening mechanism. Not a big deal. We're far enough away that we're not going to end up breaking it or anything. 5 up. That's 1 too high, but whatever. And we could put something on top of it because on this level it's pretty close to the ground. We could have like a staircase going up here and dorms on the top level or something. And then here, I don't know exactly how much sense this makes, but this is what we're doing. And this is just going to be a wall. We'll put in a trapdoor at the back or something for service access. But I do think smooth sandstone rather than regular sandstone, because we already have the cobblestone texture, and having too many textured blocks close together doesn't really look very good in my opinion. This is still kind of, you know, we got the sandstone, even though it's smooth, we got the cobblestone, and then we have the acacia all together. But I don't really have a problem with that. And here, what we will do is we can't do that, then the chest won't open. Steady had a derp. What we can do, though, is half slab it. Or top slab it. So steps would make sense. Yes, just like that. Smooth sandstone here. And a row of cobble at the top again. Just like that. And that's kind of the basic setup. We really only need a roof at this point. I'm going to put in a ceiling here to prevent access to those hoppers. And we'll just use bottom half slabs, I think. Is that enough? That should be enough. Not 100% sure. So, guys, so there was some talk on Discord today about what we were going to do with the new 1.12 vanilla server, and the consensus seems to be that people like the player heads. It goes without saying that people like the Q-Bucks and the cash registers. So what I was thinking we'd do is we'll have the player heads, the same ones we have on here, minus the functional ones. And then we'll have crates, red and black, but only with decorative items, so there won't be any Q-Bucks in them. There definitely won't be any gear in them. That's not appropriate for a vanilla server, but we will do the heads, the magic heads, and the unique artwork from 1MC, from PvE. And if you don't remember that, there are, on PvE, unique map artwork that comes out of item frames. Okay, that made no sense. That comes out of loot crates. That will very rarely drop when you open a black crate. And those artworks are server unique. There's one of each one. They can't be copied. And they are very rare. So that'll be a cool little collectible for people who are into that. And maybe I'll add a few new ones. I think there are 20 different ones total on PvE, so maybe I'll add another batch of 10 or so. Those are only going to come out of black crates, and black crates are only going to drop in Nether or End, so they are hard to get. But that's okay. Some things should be
Makes
hard.
it a challenge and fun.
What's that?
Makes it a challenge and fun.
Makes it a challenge and fun. And very, very frustrating when you die 3,000 blocks away from the Nether portal. But hey, there's got to be some risk involved, right? Okay, now we just need to put a roof on top of this. And what I'm going to do is... what should we do here? Do you guys have any ideas for something we can build on top of this? Because it's kind of perfect to put something above it.
Maybe a little garden type thing?
A garden?
I don't know.
Oh, I like that. Yeah, I don't see why not. This area here I think needs to be... Well, we could just put dirt on top of all of this. Alright, let me go grab a bunch of dirt and a bunch of trapdoors. And we'll do that. A clock tower.
Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Can we do something like clock towery? Do you want to build something, Ribbon? So what we could do, because this is kind of already sectioned off into two parts, is we could put a tower on top of this section here and have like a little rooftop flat over here that would connect to the clock tower. So you could go into the tower and you could come out and have a little hidden terrace here. And I'm stuck forever because there is no more exit from here. Let's see if we can get out without breaking anything. This looks promising. Alright, this is not functional. The pillar is not in the way or anything, so that's fine. Alright, so let me do the dirt on this side, and I'll let you decide what you want to do with the clock tower, Ruben. And then we'll be pretty much good to go with this. We can move on to the next big thing, although I don't know what the next big thing is yet. TNT, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Dirt and more dirt. And I shall put the sandstone and stuff away. What are you up to, Woffs? There's always danger involved when Woffs is around for going any farther than a couple of feet from base. Yeah, so none of this is going to cause a problem as long as it's on top of everything. It will work out just fine. So this will be our rooftop garden, and I'll leave that up to you and Ruben Joker to work out how and what. But I love the idea of a little hidden away terrace. And then the clock tower will have to have a floor at this level, right? So, well, I don't know what the floor is going to look like, so we'll just leave it for now. But I think we're pretty much good here. The only other thing we should do is put some signs or some item frames on the chests so that people can see what goes where.
That's what I'm working on now. And also, we need to lock them, so I'm going to go get the key.
Roger that. And let's check in. Yeah, this is working fine. Excellent. So I guess potatoes and carrots don't drop unless you kill them by hand. Hey Snakes, welcome back. Let's switch this over to manual mode.
Yeah, and check that manual crusher too to make sure that it's still working.
Yeah, it's fine. I just...
Because it wasn't.
Well, I can double check. I'm pretty sure it was the timing that was the issue, though, because a bunch of stuff ended up in the hopper clock. The only real problem here is, and we can fix this by just having a bunch of healing potions here, but you still have to hit these guys a bunch of times. It's a one-hit kill. That's not the issue. I'm just doing this to make sure that we actually are getting all of the items in the right spot. You know, it might be a better idea if we have one slot for iron instead of... Well, nah, it's not really worth the trouble.
I think we're going to end up needing more for the rotten flesh and the bones and arrows than...
Yeah,
so
one problem with this design is it doesn't have overflow protection, which means we need to make sure that it doesn't fill up completely. If that happens, things get messy. Let's just say that things get messy. Yeah, so all of the stuff that dropped off the guys that I killed manually is in that chest there. And we're good to go. Excellent. All right. Yeah, it looks pretty good. This kind of kind of doesn't go together. I just realized, kind of. But well, it's fine. It's nice. I like it. We might need to put like a buttress here to prevent the road from sliding away. But again, small cosmetic stuff like that, we can just kind of do it as we go along. And that's just fine. If you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, you like what you see, you are, of course, welcome to join us here at play.1mc3.com. But I'd also appreciate it if you consider following me on Twitch or subscribing on YouTube. That would be awesome of you. I stream on both, and if you want to see old episodes, I got like 275 old episodes on YouTube right now, so you can basically spend weeks watching me goof off in Minecraft if you're into that kind of thing, which, I don't know, you seem like a connoisseur of the Minecraft art, so I'm going to assume that you are. I'm just complimenting theoretical people now. How's that for sucking up? Good stuff. All right. What else shall we do today? Shall we go do some quests? I keep missing Hunter. I've been trying to give him a warrior clan token so that he can get the warrior clan set up, but I haven't been on at the same time as he in forever.
He hasn't been on.
Oh, Hunter hasn't been around? Well, so be it then. How's the Chickenator working? It looks like it's working out just fine, doesn't it?
Yeah, it was all broken. There was redstone missing, and it was just weird.
Huh. That's odd. The only thing that could theoretically be capable of doing that without log block entries generating is Enderman could, in theory, maybe like pick sand up and mess with the redstone. But whatever. It's working now, right?
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, I'm going to head over to spawn real quick and see if there are any good quests. I don't think the spawners spawn zombie villagers. I'm not sure. But even if they did, we don't really have a way to extract them. This is going to be a problem, by the way. Leaving this thing on overnight, for example, is almost guaranteed to overflow these supply chests. And when they overflow, it gets a little crazy. So maybe we need to think about if...
Well, it won't run if nobody's on, right?
No, but if somebody decides to AFK over at the AFK machine,
Fish farm
for example.
or something. Yeah, okay.
But we'll see. You know, the worst thing that could happen is that we have to clean it up and come up with some kind of overflow protection. I've seen overflow protected sorters before. I don't know if they'd fit, but very possibly. You know, there's one other thing that I want to do here. I'm going to move these forward because I think you could still theoretically get to these hoppers. And... never mind. It's fine for now. We'll worry about that another day. Okay, let's go check in on the local villagers. And oh, you know what we could do today as well is we could set up some skeletons in a shooting gallery for luring creepers. I've never done like a creeper trap before, but I envision you'd have maybe 3 or 4 skeletons in their own individual cages. We could name tag them so they don't despawn. And then we'd want a way to lure creepers in so that the skeletons can shoot them and they drop discs, but also a way of escaping quickly. So you'd want to run in, get the creeper to come after you, and then somehow get out of the way so that the skeletons can kill the creepers. I'm not sure how to do that. See, a trapdoor in the floor would be like pretty logical, but a creeper could go through that just as easily as a player. Maybe we could do a double piston extender and it would like push you up to the roof. You know, that happened to me earlier today too. My router just arbitrarily restarted. The internet connection went down, obviously, but the cable connection didn't. And the router just kind of turned itself off and on again. So we've got this area back here. This is kind of where we keep our farms and stuff. I'd say this was a good place for it if it weren't for the fact that it's kind of hard to lure creepers out here. I mean, we kind of want this to be somewhere where you can like go out, find a creeper, and get him to follow you to the grinder. So, you know, you could go out into the wilderness here, and you could come in here. I guess we could put it here, where the chicken.
I've got enough Q-Bucks for another small land thing if you want.
I don't know that we need more land right now. We just need to work out how to use the land we have. And there's also space back here. But this is also not very accessible. So let's have a look around. I know there's still plenty of room everywhere. Although, you know, it is kind of filling up. You have any good ideas for this, Ruben? Here might be good. Again, it might be kind of hard to lure the creepers through here because we have this whole gate set up and stuff. Let's do it where the pens used to be. I think that's probably a good place for it. This is going to be kind of time consuming. What we might do is build the structure on air and we can fill it up later. Undeniably true. You are a beer. You are a beer head. Roger that. So basically what we're going for here is kind of a skeleton shooting gallery. And it would be nice if we could come up with a mechanism where we could open the gallery. Okay, I got it. Here's what we're going to do. We'll have kind of a tunnel here. You'll come in here. We'll have skeletons on either side, like 3 on either side for a total of 6. And then you'll run through to the back, and you'll go through a door. And when you go through the door, it'll close. We'll put down a pressure plate that closes the door so you're safe from the creepers. And then inside the room that you go into, we'll have a lever that raises a barrier in front of the skeletons. James Templin, how you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. And that way you won't have to worry about getting shot by the skeletons while you're luring the creepers in. And my only concern... You know what? I'm going to wait a second and ask if Joker doesn't mind moving this section of farm over, because if we move this farm plot backwards, we can have the creeper trap like right here. And there's massive amounts of dark wilderness here where it would be easy to find creepers. So I think that makes sense. And it shouldn't be too hard to move that. Crower, how you doing, man? Welcome. I'm not too bad. I'm working on some interesting stuff today. We just more or less finished the mega grinder with the auto sorter and everything, and we're starting on our creeper trap for discs. So we're having a good time. Towards the end of the stream, we are going to play some ToyBox. So maybe in about half an hour, we'll head on over to ToyBox and just play some games, blow off some steam. And you can't join on your computer? What computer are you on? Are you on somebody else's? Hey, don't go destroying my pillars. Oh, maybe he has a better idea. We'll see. I'm not too picky. It's not like I put months of effort and work into it. That was just a quick little build. Alright, we're going to use simple stuff. We'll use mostly oak, I think, and again, sandstone. I always like using the local ingredients as much as possible. Sand. Is all of this sand? Here's some smooth sandstone. Smooth sandstone. Regular sandstone. Is that bad? I mean, that sounds like lunch. You're making it even? That's not even, though, Ruben. Because on this side we have... That just leaves a gap here. I don't get it. Whatever. Not a big deal. Alright. Oak. Oh, so much oak. I don't. My computer's... Actually, I kind of like my computer. It's pretty good. It's not great. It's decidedly mid-range. It's got a Radeon 260, which is not exactly special. I don't even have a computer. See? There's always somebody worse off. Alright, I'm waiting until Joker gets back before we get started on this. I don't understand... Well, again, it's fine. Alright, so in the meantime, let's head over to Spawn and see if there's a quick quest we can do, or maybe two. Well, at least you got a laptop capable of playing Minecraft. Most low-end laptops have like Intel video chipsets and can't at all or can barely run Minecraft. Hey, remember guys, Monday is the 2-year birthday of 1mc3.com. It's not my 2-year stream anniversary. We already celebrated that, but my first stream on 1mc3.com was 2 years ago Monday. So we will be having a special episode where we'll be hanging out on PvE for old time's sake. And maybe we'll do like a quick tour of my single player world that I played on before then. Because, hey, could be fun, right? A little bit of nostalgia for us all. This still needs working on too. We need to set up a little station building here and extend the road out from spawn. But right now I want to go talk to the villagers and see if they have any good quests for me. Remember, if you guys want to try out TribalCraft, we are still in beta, but it is public, so you can come on by and give it a go. It's a bit of towny, bit of factions, with some RPG-ish quests. Still working on it and expanding it, but we've already got some really neat stuff here. Some unique functional heads. We have insurance vendors, which insure your inventory. Portal blocks, which allow you to activate portals. And, oh yeah, elevators. Ivana Klatov wants 10 stoneworm essence. I think we can go get some stoneworm essence for Ivana Klatov. So we just click on the compass, we click on our quests, and that will point my compass towards the nearest quest location for stoneworm essence. Just like that. I don't know exactly how far this is, but I got a boat on me, so... you know, I think that's pretty common these days, more and more common. I mean, I don't live in the biggest city ever, but they do have same-day delivery here on a bunch of things. And inexplicably free with Prime. There's no way they're breaking even on that. That's got to cost them a lot of money. They're buying market share, obviously. Hey, check this out. I haven't seen this one before. Whose adorable little house is this? Look at this. This is Crower's. How you doing? This is awesome. This looks great. Beautiful little build. Very nice. Good stuff. Always a pleasure to see an awesome build that I didn't know about. Is that close? 882, 1940. It's not really. You added an addition? If you want to show me around the interior later on, I'll stop by on the way back. December 10th is your 2-year anniversary. That sounds about right. I think Waffles is our oldest remaining player now. Ah, crap, I don't have any arrows. Okay. I guess I put them all in the chest. Acidic DJ, welcome. How you doing? Sorry, what did I say, James? I'm not quite sure what you're referring to. I say a lot of things during the stream. Usually I can't even remember it 5 minutes later. So you'll have to be more specific if you want details. Crap, I need to go find an arrow. Maybe Crower can lend me one. Yeah, the interest on that's compiling, by the way. I think by now you owe me about 200. What is 3 times 2 to the power of 52? Probably more Q-Bucks than there are atoms in the world or something. Poop. Let's go ask Crower. He might have an arrow for me. It's, oh, that's Snicks. I just need one. I have infinity. Thank you. If you need more, swing by base later on, and we'll get you some out of the grinder. What did I say about your house? I said that if you want to show me the interior on the way back, I'd love to check it out. You said you made an addition. I'm not sure if I saw that or not. Oh. Everybody's always leaving derp towers around. And that wasn't even a very good derp tower. Yeah, it'd be cool. I'd like to see it. Oh, and remember, guys, tomorrow, build challenge. We got a busy couple of days coming up. We got our build challenge tomorrow. We got 1MC3's 2-year birthday the day after. And then next weekend, and we're penciling this in for Saturday during the stream, we're going to launch our 112 vanilla server. And I say vanilla, but it's going to be, I guess it's going to be a lot like PvE. I'm not going to do the quest mobs because nobody really ever did those much, but I could do the kit PvP arenas. We could have Splat on there. What do you guys think? Shall we have Splat on our new 112 server? Oh, you added a story on top of it. Okay. No, I don't recall exactly what it looked like. Sorry. But it's a great looking house. It really is. Very nice. So, we're going to do the head. Should we have a head shop, or should it be more of a just what you can find from crates thing? I mean, that would make them rare. But that would also mean that would be impossible to for example, light an entire road with light heads. Yeah, head shop. Or maybe, you know, a head shop with the common blocks and leave some of the uncommon ones to only drop off crates. So we could, like, use the decorative blocks from a head shop, but the mob heads might only come from crates. Something like that. Would that make sense? Because, you know, it's easy enough to just not put a head in a head shop. And that way you'd have something to show for going after the crates, because if it's just going to be stuff you can buy anyway, I don't know if it's going to be very compelling to a lot of people. Hey, witches get stitches. Oh, she slowified me. Tragic. Whatever shall I do? I'm still working on adding some features to this beta for TribalCraft. Let's see, that's 370,000, 627,599,000,000,503 trillion. That's 4.5 quadrillion Q-bucks. Okay. Yeah, you can have a few as well. You can have the original 3. How's that? Telling you, man, 100% interest a week really adds up. Talking about inflation. Before you know it, a clan token will cost 12 billion Q-bucks. He's just gonna skip town. I need a bruiser. I need somebody to... Hey, Driggy, how you doing, man? Maybe we'll start with regular splat, and then we'll do super splat maybe another time. But remember, guys, the whole idea behind the kid PvP arenas, and it never got much traction, but the whole idea was that players could build their own arenas. The entire system is set up so that you can effectively program them by placing signs with the right text. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Better get home now, quick on the double. I ain't afraid of no creepers. Uh-oh, I'm in Oto's terrain. How did I end up in Oto's terrain? I'm not sure what that block is. Oh, I'm just doing a quest. I figured I'd go run a quick quest. I wanted to ask you, though, if it was okay if we moved one of the farms. Specifically, the one right outside the door. You know, it's kind of an L shape. It's like the leg of the L backwards, so that we could put the creeper trap where the farm is now. But I'll go and actually point at what I mean before we do anything. This is the place. And these guys are kind of nasty. They're not particularly deadly, but they are kind of nasty. Go check it out.
So the wheat part, I think, is what you're meaning?
Not the entire wheat part.
No, just the lower deck of wheat.
Yes.
Alright, I'm on it.
Sweet. Because I figured if we put the trap there, we have like massive... Oh dear, I'm taking more damage than I was hoping to. And they're still coming. That's one thing about these guys. They are stubborn bastards. TNT Stately Joker was here. This is true. We have been here before. And they're still coming. Most mobs would have given up by now. At least... Whoa. That one took more than one hit. I needed a lot, and I have none. Because my inventory was full. Okay, I have only 3? Alright, I need 10, so there's still a bunch of stuff to shoot here. I need 6 more. Jesse Ridgway? I don't know who Jesse Ridgway is. The hitboxes on these guys is just ridiculous. It's not even a one-hit kill with a sharpness 5 sword. Alright, I need one more. Thank you, you're my volunteer. And that's 10. Oh dear. Let's see. Alright, let's head on back. Let's turn it in. Oh, wait. It hasn't worked out that I completed the mission yet, so I'm going to just manually point to spawn. See, now it realized that it's complete. I only, like, scan the inventory once every minute or so. Which means that, you know, once you've gotten all the items for a quest, it doesn't always realize immediately that you have the items for a quest. More or less just a performance thing. I don't want to have to go through everybody's inventory every 10 seconds to see if they completed a quest. I could see if there's an on-pickup event that I could use, and then every time on-pickup completes, I could check somebody's inventory. I am looking forward to playing on PvE again on Monday. Haven't been there in a while. I don't... Why? Why would you do that? Is that the kind of thing that YouTube considers advertiser-friendly content? Because apparently nothing's advertiser-friendly content anymore. They've gone kind of overboard. Their advertising rules, the rules on what they'll allow advertisers to run on, is kind of crazy. It's gotten to the point where like WWE videos are not considered appropriate content for advertising, and it's just a little strange. They seem to have gone a little over the top. I mean, I get that there's a lot of objectionable content on YouTube, but that seems over the top. I mean, crying out loud. Wrestling is targeted to children and teenagers. It's not exactly wholesome, perhaps, but it's definitely not inappropriate. I haven't been to the end yet. I would like to get an Elytra. We'll do that soon as well. We'll add that to the list. Somebody who took his body over. That's the worst excuse since the devil made me do it. Welcome back, Ruben. Ruben's internet is a little bouncy today, I think. One thing that I want to do with the next beta is I want to make sure the encounter locations are a little more spread out. I think what I might do is limit the number of locations for each individual quest some more, but I'm pretty sure that the next beta will have a complete overhaul of the quests, so I'm going to kind of replace all of them with new quests and new quest items so that we have a little bit more variety. I'm going to flesh out the mobs a bit more too. I'm going to... I should be able to give them monster heads, so, you know, the boss mobs will look different. They won't just look like skeletons with diamond armor or anything. They'll have their own head, and they'll be easily recognizable. Because not only is that neat, it's cool, it looks good, but it helps when you're actually trying to fight these guys to be able to see who the boss is and who his minions are. And, you know, if it's just a couple of skeletons with slightly different armor, there's no real way to be sure. So we'll try to get those heads working, and the heads will be something you can collect as well. Speaking of which, this is something I've been meaning to ask you guys. How on TribalCraft should we allow players to get other players' heads? Because that's something that should be in here. You should be able to defeat people and get their heads. But I'm not sure how. So let me know what you think would be a good idea to do that. I don't think like you should get a head every time you kill somebody, because then people would end up with 20 heads of the same person. Custom enchant. So I can talk about that real quick, but let me check out Crowler's Place while we're here. Oh, look how cute this is. This is adorable. Slayer and Slayer 2. Excellent. And you've got a little chicken basement going on. Very nice. This is outright cozy. I love it. Very cute. Nice views. Yeah, this is a great place. Oh, you're gonna have to let me out though. I can't get out. Thanks. You got the stables on the side here? Oh yeah. Hey horsies, how you doing? Yeah, those are locked. Good. It's beautiful. Very nice. You got your little farms going on all around. Yeah, that's a great use of a chunk. You know, one thing that this server kind of did do is it made people make some really neat one-chunk survival bases, because when you first start, you get a one-chunk claim, right? Your private little claim. And I've seen a lot of cool stuff that fits in a 16 by 16 as a result. And this might be the nicest, though. This is just fantastic. No. I don't think it would be an enchanted weapon, because then you know, you'd have a few people monopolizing it. But think about it. If you guys can come up with a good way of doing that, a good idea that would allow you to get those heads, I'd like to hear it. All right, where is this guy whose quest I just accepted? Was it? Yeah, it was the guy upstairs in the gadget shop. Well, maybe like if you kill somebody with this specific single-use item. Okay, the elevators don't always work perfectly. There we go. And now he wants 5 blocks of redstone for a single cubic. I mean, we have redstone, but you know, I'm not in urgent need of a cubic. All right, I'm going to head back to base, and we'll get started on laying out this creeper trap. Now, skeletons will not by default attack creepers, or are skeletons always hostile to creepers? Yes, we want to know how much of a nerd you are, Joker.
I made a spreadsheet for the quest givers so that I can remember where the heck I got my quests from.
Does the compass not work for you? Is it like is it not easy to use or something?
Yeah, it doesn't always point me in the right direction, but even with that, if I do more than one quest, I got to figure out if it's at Mason's village or if it's at where at spawn it is, because they're hidden all over the place and I never remember where I got the quest.
So once you've completed a quest, and you get the notification that the quest is complete,
yeah,
you can do the thing with the compass again and click on the quest, and it'll point you to the quest giver.
Well, the compass isn't working for me to point me in the direction of a quest.
Really?
Yeah.
So if you do click on the compass, click on... Oh, I don't have any active quests right now. Oh.
Yeah, it points, but for example, I was at Mason's village, and it was for either the slime or the corrupt spider eye, which is right there.
Right.
And it was pointing east.
Really?
Like out towards the ocean.
Has anybody else experienced
like,
that? Am I, because it does seem to work for me, but it's possible that there's something causing it to not work properly for other people. If you do encounter that, let me know. And Joker, maybe we can run through some tests later and see if we can kind of try to pinpoint what the issue might be.
Okay.
So, what I was thinking, you were AFK, but I don't know if you caught this. So what I was thinking is we'd have kind of a horseshoe-shaped building here. On either side, we'd have 2 or 3 cells with skeletons in them, 1 skeleton each, name tags so they don't despawn. In the back, we have a room where as soon as you run into the room, you run over a pressure plate or something and the door closes, so you're safe from the creeper. And then in that room, we have a button or a lever that lowers a barrier in front of the skeleton so that they can shoot at the creeper who you just lured in. The only thing
that
is,
sounds cool.
I'm not sure if skeletons are naturally hostile to creepers. I don't think they are. So we kind of need to see if we can find a way to get the skeletons to shoot at the players but hit the creepers. No. Withers cannot break blocks on this server. I think the best way to find that out is just to wait till nighttime, and it is pretty easy to get a star. Yeah, it is frankly probably too easy. The hardest part of getting a star is just getting the 3 Wither skeleton heads.
Amen to that.
Alright, I'm going to flatten this out. I'll just put some sand down and we'll flatten that section out. And we'll experiment with this a little bit. I've never tried making a creeper trap before, so I don't know what is and isn't going to work. You trap creepers at the top of the nether? Okay. I'm just gonna go, okay. Because, huh? Oh, withers now. Yeah. But we're talking mostly about the wither skeletons. Also, it's much harder to get to the top of the nether now. I think it's still possible. But you have to like glitch through a minecart and find a suitable location where the bedrock isn't too thick. And then getting back is technically impossible. You'd have to die.
I think he just means at the top, not above.
Oh, okay. All right. So, assuming that skeletons are not naturally hostile to withers, and again, I don't know for sure, but I think they're probably not. Our options are find something that skeletons are naturally hostile to and put one of them down for the skeleton to try to shoot at, but we'd have to make sure... No, the thing where you grow a tree and it pokes a hole in the nether, I don't think so, but I'm pretty sure the dropping the dragon egg glitch still works. That's what we did on Elvish, and I think we did that in 111 or 110. I'm not 100% sure. I'm reasonably sure.
Stefan tried with he didn't try with the actual egg. He tried with what did he try with? I don't know. He tried, but it wouldn't work. They fixed the glitch that made that work.
Well, it's honestly probably for the best. There's no real benefit. Okay, so something like this, right? We'd have cells, one skeleton each here, and this would allow us to have 6 skeletons, basically. And then we'd have a room in the back where you'd go and hide. Again, this doesn't take into account how you actually get the creepers shot. It would work easy enough to lure a creeper in. I don't anticipate that being a problem. You just run in here, open door at the end, you run in here, trigger a pressure plate, closes the door, creeper's on this side of the door, then you open a barrier at the front so that the skeletons can shoot the creeper, but you need to get the skeletons angry at the creeper, and I'm just not sure how that works. So we're going to have to experiment with that. And the first thing we need to do, I think, is just build up a basic structure here for testing it out, and we'll take it from there.
I'm going to go ahead and sleep right now, but when we start testing, obviously I won't.
Yeah, I'll do some building first, and then we'll take it from there. All right, materials. We got some hardened clay here. We also have polished granite, and let's give polished granite a try for the bottom layer, just to decide that we don't like it, and then replace it with something else. What do you think? Is that a travesty? It's not actually that bad.
It could be worse.
Could be worse, yes. It could be made out of dirt. Alright, well, we'll leave it in for now. I mean, a really simple version of this would just be have one skeleton in a 10-foot. Yeah, I think you might be using the wrong search engine there, Buckaroo. Alright, so the next step is we need to... do we need to have a roof? We should have a roof just to protect the skeletons from the sun. So let's just use wooden slabs. Again, this is kind of an experimental build. The crawler.
There, I got a crafting table.
Oh, okay. I'm just happy to walk 20 miles to go find a crafting table. I like zone out and I'm like, crafting table. Ah, yeah, that'll... A won't give you anything good unless somebody happens to have just downloaded a video. I mean, uploaded a video. It also predicted the Cubs winning the World Series. They were off by a year, though.
Yeah, isn't that funny?
People read a lot into coincidences. This is one ugly building, though. I mean, I'm not proud of this. If it works, we'll make it nicer. If it doesn't, I don't want to have spent too much time on it. Ah, balls. Oh wait, I have an entire other stack. And change.
I think whoever designed some of the blocks in Minecraft had a thing with pink, because this looks pink, the white clay looks pink.
Yeah.
Hopefully they fix that in 1.12.
I think the clay colors haven't really changed. But there's a cement now, which is a much brighter hard block. And we'll be able to do cool stuff with that. I'm pretty sure the cement will make for some interesting builds, and I'm pretty sure the glazed terracotta will make for some absolutely hideous builds. People are going to abuse that so bad. Alright, so I'm just putting a floor in because I can't help myself. So Joker, can you make pistons and put upward facing sticky pistons in front of each of these little alcoves at this level?
I will give it a shot.
And what we'll do is we'll have them extended by default, which means that the block will be here and the skeletons won't be able to shoot. The hardened clay, they changed the name of the hardened clay to terracotta, but the clay blocks themselves look the same, I think. It's just the glazed terracotta.
We need
that
6
looks
sticky
different.
pistons.
Yeah, 6. Okay, I'm going to put in a door and go ahead and wire that. So we need a redstone inverter for that because we want the door to be open by default until you stand on a pressure plate. That means we can't have it directly behind the door, but that's okay. Why? Are you going to miss the word hardened clay? Is that because The Simpsons predicted 9/11? Okay. Next you're going to tell me the Muppets predicted 9/11. I'm skeptical. Let's go check out the clock tower Ruben's working on. Maybe I should have not walked around the outside because now I have to walk all the way to the minecart entrance. At least my horse is still here. Our stables are secure. But remember, guys, if you have a horse and you want to grab a stable, just lock the interior door, and you should have permission to place a sign. Somebody parked their horse here without putting a sign down. If you don't have permission to place a sign, just tell myself or Joker or anybody who does, and we'll put a sign up for you, reserving your stable. It's very big. It's very big. But let's see what you do with it. I'm gonna be honest with you, I had something a little smaller in mind. But if you can make this work, works fine for me. How's this thing working? Is this thing still running? I think it's off right now. No, so like the terracotta. Oh, right. I don't really think it matters that much on my list of priorities. That's not even on there.
Alright, did I put the pistons in the right spot?
Yeah, just put them in the holes facing up. Just like that, that's perfect. And then we'll do this. So they're always going to be stuck in here. This is going to be the on position where the skeletons can shoot. And then when the piston extends, the skeletons won't be able to shoot. They still won't be able to get out. And we do need to still actually get them in there, which is also not going to be that easy, because they're kind of shooty. They're kind of shooty-bitey. But that's okay. We'll sort that out. Alright, so let's do just like a simple redstone setup here. And that's going to mean taking the entire floor out, of course.
You want the floor out?
Let's do this bit first. So what we need to do here is we need to run... Basically, we need to run a wire into each of the pistons. And we can run it into the block beneath the piston. That will still cause the piston to properly extend. Let me double check that theory. I'm gonna go grab the redstone that we need for the other stuff too. That's not where I keep the redstone. This is where I keep the redstone. We'll have a lever and a pressure plate and some torches, and hopefully that'll be all we need. No, sand isn't food. I mean, unless you're like an Ethiopian in 1985. So, if I'm not mistaken, we can trace redstone into the block beneath each of these sticky pistons from a central source. Like that. And then we'd have a lever somewhere that you'd pull. Yeah, that's fine. That'll work just fine. So that's basically the idea. And then we need to have the lever somewhere over here. But here we need pressure plate on a solid block, because half slabs don't transport redstone downwards. And that will light a dot here. That won't work because we need to invert it. So let's see, if we do this, that won't work either, I think, because if we walk on this, that won't turn that redstone torch off. No. Space is going to be a problem here, because we also need a lever that goes out to the skeleton doors. Make a double piston extender? Why? I mean, if I had a double piston extender, the two options would be, if it's up, the skeletons wouldn't be able to shoot, and if it's down, the skeletons would escape. That doesn't make sense. Alright, we're gonna have to work around a little bit here. So crud. So that powers that. That could unpower this. Then we put the floor and the door in. Like that. facing this way. So open, run in, stand on this, door closes. And you are safe from the creeper. And then we'll have to put the lever on this side. We can put that here. We'll put it at the ground level because that's just going to be easier to work with. And then we need to go around all of the redstone that we've already placed, but that's not too big a deal. I don't know. Redstone Mastermind sounds a lot like trying to brag to me. The only problem is obviously this torch is right in the middle. We need to go around it. And I think, honestly, the easiest way to do it might be to just go under these things. Right, off, on. But the torch is not extending. Oh dear, am I not speaking clearly enough? Hello, my name is Stately. Mi llamo es Stately. My Name ist Stately. Yeah. It's not really a huge issue, it's just kind of irritating. So this block here is powered right now, right? Or is it not? The block isn't powered. The problem is we want to run power into all of these guys. And that means we need to get the signal from here through there without disturbing that. And I don't know how, because I suck. We can go down and up again. Down and over and up and no. No. Okay, so that works for the back two on either side, right? What was that? But it doesn't work for these guys. You know, I can just put a block there, but I don't have an easy way to run a signal into it now. Because even if I were to put something here, it wouldn't power it. You're never going to watch Back to the Future again? That's a modern classic. I guess modern is relative, but it's a classic. Alright, well, we'll work on this some more on the stream tomorrow. I think now would be a good time to go play a little bit of ToyBox. I am, me. What do we got here? Classic Deathmatch? Maybe not. Let's start off with some Darkest Night. Not that the classic Deathmatch is bad, it's just kind of ordinary. Somebody want to vote for Darkest Night, please? We need to get 3 votes for it to change. In the next 30 seconds, hopefully. Which, you know, stream delay being 30 seconds, 50-50 on this. We might end up having to play a round of Classic Deathmatch. There we go. Thank you very much. So we got 5 players. If we get a 6th one on, we can do some team gameplay later on. Why is it not resetting? Oh, come on, now what? I don't think we're here. Is the lobby down? Seriously? I mean, that happens occasionally, mostly because I never reset the damn thing. Let me check. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. We can't because it crashed. Hey, there's a song for everything. It is, in fact, down. Yeah, the lobby has exploded. So, let's see if we can kill it. No, we can't. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to pull up Putty. Log in as... and my password is... and slash top. I type slash before everything now. It's incredibly irritating. And there it is. Kill -9. All right. Lobby is restarting and will be rescued from our what's the word? Purgatory? Once it's back up. Won't take long. I don't know what happened exactly. According to the log, it just stopped respawning a while back. It's possible that it just ran out of memory. I haven't ever given the lobby a whole lot of memory because it doesn't need it. But it does occasionally manage to run out of memory. All right, it's back up. Sorry about that, folks. Oh, and didn't even matter because Darkest Night is already counting down. Not only is it already counting down, it's already started. I was the only one affected by that, apparently. Well, that's a problem, because now I don't have a kit that I want. And I'm on fire. Why am I on fire? Inquiring minds want to know. Sneaks and I are both going after the exact same mobs. Also, I'm on fire again. Not sure what the deal is with me constantly being on fire. It's not a hobby of mine.
You're just hot. You're just hot.
I am. I'm too hot for my own good. So hot I, of my own accord, reached a combustion temperature of human flesh. Yeah. Okay. Also, I couldn't hit the broadside of a barn today. Oh, look at this. It's busy here. If I'm going to catch up, I'm going to have to be aggressive. Whoa! That was a massive meteor strike. I got real lucky there. GG, Ruben. Good time, too. 2:24. Very nice. I didn't really catch up. All right, I demand a rematch on Darkest Night, and after that we can go do a different game. So let's just go ahead and put in another vote for Darkest Night there. And there we go. After this, we'll do Hunger Games. And after that, hopefully, we'll be able to do a little bit of team play. We can play some control points. We never really played Team Darkest Night. I guess it doesn't really add much to the game. It's not really gameplay that's conductive to teams, is I guess kind of the problem. Patience, it'll come back up. Don't you worry. If you'd like to join us, we're here on play.1mc3.com. My name is Stately. I stream most days at 6 Pacific. And do please consider following me on Twitch or subscribing on YouTube, unless you're absolutely disgusted by me, in which case I hate you. Okay, fly mode is definitely off. Lighting glitch mode is on. Ranger's not that useful for Darkest Night. I really like the dogs, but not in Darkest Night. So I'm going to be the warrior, because Diamond Sword. And we'll take it from there. And in the meantime, since we're waiting for the game to start, I'm going to go hit start on the playlist again, because my playlist apparently wasn't long enough today. There we go. Back in business. You know, this was a while ago, like 6 months ago, we did a week of ToyBox. And maybe we should do that again. Just an entire week of streams on ToyBox. Oh, it's dark. I mean, it is Darkest Night. It's supposed to be dark. But not quite that dark, perhaps. A little less dark would have been okay. The world generation on ToyBox, on our Cityscape games, is generated by a world generator called City Worlds, which is available on Spigot MC. Highly recommended. Procedurally generated worlds with a bunch of different criteria you can set for the worlds. This is the Ruined City version, but there are many different versions, including the floating cities that we use on Hunger Games. I can definitely recommend this. It's a great terrain generator. It's a little slow compared with vanilla, but it's also far more complex than vanilla, so I guess that makes sense. And you can have the terrain generate with mobs, with villagers, you can have inhabitants, you can make perfectly valid little worlds full of villagers using that code. It's a lot of fun. I have actually thought about different ways of using it. Even in like a survival world, but haven't really gotten to that yet. It's something that's still kind of an idea that I have. I'm not seeing a whole lot of zombies right now, which is problematic since the only goal of the game is to kill zombies. But there's a couple. Sorry, Ruben, nothing personal. Well, he's like, if you're going to steal my kill, I'm going to steal yours. I saw that. Yes, you two must die. So once you kind of get them where you want them, it's pretty easy to just tag them 4 times. But seriously, I'm not going to win this if I can't find any zombies to kill. I got 3 people trying to kill 1 frickin' zombie. And I get the baby. I don't want the baby. The babies are irritating. Die. Die, baby zombie, die. It's German for the baby zombie. The. Hello. I don't know if I got that one or Ruben. I'm still 3 behind Snicks, though. Still 3 behind Snicks. accidentally healed Snicks. Not what I was trying to accomplish. I was trying to steal a kill from him. Crap. GG. Well played, Snicks. Alright, so I'm guessing you guys want to play some Hunger Games. We can go ahead and do that. I need to rearrange some windows here real quick. The putty window is blocking the Twitch chat. There we go. How do you get the thumbnail? I'm not sure what you mean, TNT. So, while we're waiting for it to come back up, let's check out the scores. Top win-loss ratios. Oh, I'm down to 33%. TL's in third, Mob Reaper's in second, and Twilight's in first. This only looks at wins in the last 60 days, so it kind of changes over time, even if you don't do anything. But I did badly. I was holding on to third place there for a while. So what I'm going to have to do, I have a little bit of homework. I need to, after the stream, work out if there are any mobs I can place that skeletons are by definition hostile to, so that I can get them to shoot. And it's possible I might need to go for more of a firing squad setup than the gallery, because I think the way it's set up right now, it's not inconceivable that the skeletons could end up shooting each other, and we kind of want to keep them alive. We don't want to have to constantly replace the skeletons. But that's something we'll work on tomorrow's stream. You've never won. Just like a 0% win ratio. That's rough. Alright, well, you know how this one goes. Ooh, chests. Oh yeah, that's a good start. Even better. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got armor. We got a sharp sword. We got a bow and a helmet and some arrows. That is a good start. I am pleased. And there's another chest in here. This is a good room. I like this room. I might just stay here the entire game. Nothing new there. Alright, that's fine. Moving on. And just avoid the fall damage here. Ooh, more chests. Again, stuff I already have. Oh, I got company. More company than I want, really. Crower is still using the 1.7 method of combat, where you just spam the left mouse button. Uh-oh. Crap. I got a kill, but that doesn't count for much. Alright, who shall we spectate? Snicks, because Snicks killed me, and it's just the two of them left. And right now, Ruben's in better shape, although they both have pretty good gear. Snicks has an enchanted axe. Come on, knock him off the world. Somebody should knock somebody off the world. It's always more fun that way. And there you go. GG. I think he pearled himself to death. Alright, we'll do a rematch on this. Yeah. Were you down to one heart? Yeah, we'll do another round of Hunger Games. That was a fun game, though. That was a very short game. That's true. 45 seconds. Oh, 45 seconds till the end, so 2 minutes and change. I don't like doing team games with 5 players. We always seem to end up with 5 players now. I mean, 2v3 is just bad for team games. One team is always at a huge disadvantage when you do that. I need to update the holograms. Maybe make them a little more descriptive. I was wondering if you could do some kind of elevator with that for a second, but you'd have to jump. Hunger Games! Let's do this. Shall I use a different kit for a change? No. The Elytra, you know, on the one hand, flying around is kind of neat, but means not wearing a chest plate for one. You know, I've thought about doing some parkour in the lobby, but I'm not really good at developing parkour. I even made Waffles a copy of the lobby because he said he was going to do that. Hunter, how you doing, man? Good to see you. I haven't caught you online in a couple of days. I still need to get you a warrior tribe token so you can set up our warrior tribe. Maybe we can do that tomorrow. Alright, 15 seconds. Good luck, folks. May the best stately win. Okay, good start. More chests. Yes, please. I missed that one. I was too late. We was too late. Nothing in here. What? Oh, there's one. In the dark. Alright, bow is good. I like bows. I'm in favor of bow. I am pro bow, so to speak. Are these the same, both power 2? Yeah, alright. And let's drink the magic juice. The magic jump high juice. So I can blink my head every time I try to jump. Let's see. Boots. I got a sword, I got a bow, and I got decent armor. It's a start. It's too dark down there. I'm not sure if my brightness is not set right. Now we're in business. Now we're talking. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Stately happy. Happy stately is a deadly stately. At this point I'm just grabbing this stuff so that nobody else can get it. Just a little mean, I suppose, but you know. That was too easy. Another magic bow. They're the same. I didn't even realize you were that damaged. TNT. What happened? How did you get so injured? Were you fighting somebody else? Alright, now we just need to find people to kill. Which sometimes can be surprisingly difficult on here. So if we do a week of ToyBox again one of these days, I'll use it as an opportunity to run some updates along the way, maybe come up with some new game modes. But we do need some revisions. I'd like to see if the shrinking map border thing has been fixed, because for something like this, it would be very sensible if the map border shrunk as the game progressed. We might not even need overtime if we could just shrink the map as we go along, right? Look at all those bows. Oh, there's a chest over there. Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to do anything other than knock you around a little bit, but I'll take it. A kill's a kill. Okay, Ruben's out. That means it's me and Snicks. Let's go find Snicks and murder him mercilessly. Ah. Alright, GG. That was fun. I won one. It's always nice when you win. That's like a bit of a truism, but hey. Alright, you guys want to do this again? Checkpoint race. Yeah, checkpoint race. We'll go with whatever gets the most votes, though, so if you guys want to vote for something else, feel free. That was an axe, actually. Power attack on the axe is pretty good. It's just, you know, slow. So we're switching to checkpoint? Good. Excellent. I do like our lobby. We're gonna... No, we're not gonna have to expand it. I still have a wall over there for a 112 server. We're gonna leave Elvish up for a little while. Until I'm pretty sure that everybody's done with it. Nothing wrong with that, Hunter. That's what summertime's for. Alright, what's the map look like? The map looks... well, this section of the map looks... flat-ish. But there's a lot of water around. What do you think? Shall we be... Kurt... or Bolt, or Giles? I like my pigs, man. Not always the best choice, and maybe not the best choice for this map, but riding around on turbo pigs is just a lot of fun. So, that's what we're gonna do. If you'd like to join us, played.1mc3.com is the URL. We do vanilla Minecraft, PvE. We have our TribalCraft PvP server with tribes and quests and other awesome stuff. And soon, next week, we'll have our new 112 vanilla server up and running. That'll be good too. Alright, good luck, guys. Alright, Piggy, let's do this. Come on, go faster, pig. Go faster. Go, pig racer. Go, pig racer. Go, pig racer, go. You don't even have a pig. I think you chose the wrong kit. Took a lot of damage going down there. My pig is at half a heart. He's not going to last very long. There he goes. I have 2 emergency backup pigs, though. So, we're good. Pig number 2. Well, pig number 1 exploded, and pig number 2 fell to his death, but pig number 3 is still alive. Oh, pig's gonna go splat again. Somebody attacking me? Somebody's attacking me. Did Snicks give up? Come on, guys, don't stop in the middle of a game. Scrubs do that. Y'all ain't scrubs. So far, the pig has proven a pretty good choice. But now, I need to do some swimming. And pigs don't like swimming. So, we'll go ahead and activate pig number 3 when we get off this hill. Compass! Use your compass. Your compass will show you your next destination. I'm hoping that it's around this island and not on it. It's on it. Alright. There it is. Well, this is number 10. Ruben beat me to this one. But still have one pig left. So it's not over yet. Although, falling into this hole, GG. GG! It was close for a little while, but the 10th checkpoint got to me. Alright, I'm going to let you guys vote. So go ahead and nominate something, and I will vote for whichever one I see that I like. I'm happy to do checkpoint race again, though. Is that all we're getting? One vote for Hunger Games and one vote for checkpoint race? Well, I will go ahead and vote for checkpoint race then. Looks like we're just doing checkpoint race again. Which, like I said, is perfectly okay with me. Yeah, checkpoint race is good fun, I agree. I mean, I'm biased. They're like all my favorite. Here we go again. Anytime now, Minecraft. Anytime. Seriously? Come on, guys. There we go. Being a little slow about it, but so be it. This looks like a very similar map to the last one. So, Giles it is. One thing that I talked about doing on ToyBox that I never quite got around to is having kind of a point system where you get some points for scoring wins, and you could spend them to like modify the game rules or you know, give everybody a boost or something. Nothing that would give you an advantage, but you could change the way the game plays. Like in Darkest Night, you'd be able to give the mobs more hit points, or in Checkpoint Race, you'd be able to make the checkpoints farther apart or closer together. Simple stuff like that might be interesting. That way you could add some variety to the game types without having to invent entirely new games. Which isn't hard to do, by the way. All of these games are kind of database driven, so I have a bunch of rule sets and you can glue them together in different ways. It's originally based on the Kit PvP code, so all of the stuff from Kit PvP is in there. The few exceptions. But you can do last man standing, you can do death matches up to a specific score, You know what we should do, though, is we should come up with a good deathmatch mode, because classic deathmatch is just kind of boring. But if we could come up with an interesting deathmatch mode, I'd be all for it. So if anybody wants to think about that or give me suggestions, let me know. Comment in the video. So lame. Do you have an opinion? Comment in this video. Nothing to do with the fact that videos with lots of comments show up higher in the search results. No, they really want your opinion. Somebody's attacking me from behind. Fortunately, I'm a little bit faster than a running player, so I should be able to stay ahead. Uh-oh. I'm not the only one on a... Bah! Almost fell in a chasm there. You got my Hank Hill ball. I don't normally do that. Yeah, alright, we're almost there. The terrain's a little rough, but the pig is holding out just fine. It's a good pig. And the nice thing is, after the race, you can eat your steed. I mean, I suppose you could do that with almost any steed, but most steeds aren't bacon. This is like a ride and bacon.
Nom nom nom.
Right? Delicious bacon. With legs.
I love pork.
Pork. I don't know, man. Leviticus says don't eat it. Of course, Leviticus came along before antibiotics and refrigeration, which might have something to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Not to be too insulting, but I always find it vaguely amusing that large parts of people's religious beliefs are based on Stone Age food hygiene laws.
Yep.
Alright, I need to get in a boat now. Still got a couple of extra pigs. Ooh, salt? Is that salt I see? Oh, right, it's right here. Alright, fine. I hope I don't need another boat because I'm going to have to build one. Yep, I need another boat. Alright, I'm going to go back and actually get my boat. I think that's going to be faster. Assuming I can find it, because I still have that glitch where my boats disappear. Did you just type gerbil? I'll bet he just typed gerbil. Oh look, I found the Netherlands. It's tiny, it's flat, and it's full of tulips. I think I saw Amsterdam while I was going by there. Alright, what's next? Still the boat, I think. I still want to do some kind of aquatic game, something with boats where you either have to like sail around and shoot other people, or where you have... You know, I honestly don't know exactly what I'd like to do. I just have this idea in my head that it would be fun to have some kind of naval PvP game. That's me right there. I'm gonna win this. I'm gonna win this. Ha! Go stately. It's your birthday. Go stately. It's your birthday. Alright, one more game, guys. That's gonna do it for today. I'll let you guys choose what we're gonna do. Hey, it's Hunter. Hi, Hunter. Are we doing checkpoint race again? Shall we finish it off with a game of Hunger Games? What's the implication here, TNT? Am I not allowed to stream anymore? Yeah, I think a lot of games fell off the radar. Because as of right now, my win-loss ratio is only like 33%. It was 40. Remember, guys, for the win-loss ratios, for the flare and stuff, only games played in the last 60 days count.
Also, the voting isn't working. I posted that in the in Discord in the
voting's
support
fine
channel.
again. It wasn't working because the lobby handles the votes. And the lobby died. But it's better now. It got better.
Poor lobby.
Yeah, very sad. I should, honestly, I should put a timed restart on all of the servers. 29%? How am I doing? We got a minute before the game starts, so I can have a quick look at the maps before we head in. 34%. I went from 33 to 34. So it's still going to be a long haul to get up to 38% if I can do it at all. Because, you know, when you're playing with 4 or 5 players, even a 33% win-loss ratio is pretty good. Okay, we should everybody take a pig. We're going to do pig race today. Cold coffee. It was hot at the beginning of the stream, but that was a while ago. Piggy race.
Man, you're making me want coffee at 9:30 at night.
Yeah, sorry. I shouldn't be drinking coffee right now either. But you can't stop me.
You're a grown-up. You get to do whatever you want.
Hell yeah! I'm not a very good grown-up, but technically and legally I'm a grown-up. There we go. We'll offset the coffee with beer. So we actually started on one of the checkpoints, I guess. It wasn't the first checkpoint, though. Which is kind of weird, but whatever. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to cross the water, but I'm going to stay on dry land as long as I can. Because, hey, got lucky. Didn't have to cross the water after all. Is this the next one? Well, that was easy. Number 3 and 4 are like 2 inches from each other. One thing I did find when I was putting Tribal together is a much better way of... See, this is bad terrain for pigs. Is a much better way of pasting things in the landscape with World Edit. I was using an external command, a bucket command, that... Oh, jeez. Alright, well that wasn't too bad, actually. That kind of tended to mess up, but I found a built-in, a plugin for script that is much more elegant about it. Yeah, this is rough terrain, guys. This is difficult going. Oh, and he's still not dead. This is a very brave pig. We got 3 players on 5 now. What the? Chucks, show up, please. Waiting for his friend Chuck. Oh, my pig died. I barely even got to know him. Oh, chunks. You're getting chunk loading problems. F3 and A, I think, reloads all chunks. That usually fixes it for me. Very sad. I dedicate this game to all of the pigs who have died in the pursuit of my entertainment. Oh, yeah, I keep forgetting if you switch away from the carrot on a stick, the pigs just stop moving completely. It would be nice if they had a little bit of momentum so that you could switch and, you know, eat something real quick or something without losing them. Come on. What the? Oh, I'm messing up. I'm way too slow. Still in the lead. I think Ruben just rage quit. Alright, we're going to try to go around this. That might be a terrible idea. But it might not. Yeah, that was a terrible idea. Because the checkpoint is right here. Oh, that was it. That was the last one. GG. I didn't even realize. I thought I had 2 or 3 more to go. Alright, alright. I know I said that was the last game, but I think we should end it with 1 round of Hunger Games. Computer died? I'm sorry to hear that, Ruben. I thought you rage quit. I thought somebody killed you and you were like, nah. Yeah, give Hunger Games a vote, guys. We'll do 1 more round of Hunger Games to end the stream. Gotcha. These things happen. Fun trivia fact about the lobby, folks. The flowers match the colors of the light beams and the text for the different servers. I'll bet you never noticed that. See?
Wow.
Blue, yellow. Pretty, huh?
Beautiful.
Beautiful. So beautiful. 3:33. That's a good time. Do we do times for checkpoint race? Like the fastest times? No, we don't time checkpoint race. Do a 3 a.m. stream? Let me think now. Two things I do at 3 a.m. and neither of them involve broadcasting my activities to the world. Okay, we'll go with Rue because Rue is our kit. And we got 5 people on. This should be fun. Do a 24-hour stream. I did a 10-hour stream on the 2-year anniversary. I could have gone a little bit longer, but I was pretty done after 10 hours. Don't get me wrong, I play a lot of video games, but I'm not one of those people who'll sit down and play something for 16 hours straight. Well, if you move to Europe, all of my streams are 3 a.m. streams. I'm slaloming. Alright, good luck, guys. I do not share personal information, TNT. Okay, I don't see any chests in here, so what we want to do right now is get out of here as quickly as we can. And find some gear. I'm off to a bad start. Okay, that helps me not at all. I'm 11-1 today. Get off my lawn, you kids. Okay, that doesn't help me much. It's not bad, but I don't have a weapon. And that is bad. And the lighting glitches. One of these days, it would be nice if they did something about the lighting glitches. Ooh, there we go. This could be good. Oh yeah. 3 unenchanted diamond swords. Not that I'm complaining too loudly. I'd rather have a sword than not have a sword. I guess that kind of goes without saying, right? Okay, more chests though. I need more chests. Because the gear I have right now, I'm not going to last very long. And I'm not really seeing anything, which is bad. Let's have a look inside some of these buildings, see if we get lucky. You know what I can do is I can get up onto a rooftop and see if I can see anything. Alright, Joker, take it easy. See you next time.
Good night.
Ciao. I mean, the view's better from up here, that much is for sure, but I'm still not seeing any chests. So, can we go higher up? Let's go over there. Ha! My patience has paid off. Because that is some armor and some arrows. Ah, now we're in business. Now we are officially in business. And this is just to intimidate people. Oh, there's another one. Nothing particularly useful there, but I'll take it. Oh, I got a hit in, only because he was standing still, but again, I'll take it. Alright, well, so be it. Oh, now I'm kind of stuck up here. Well, I'm not really stuck. I can always pearl my way out of this. Not sure how I did that, but it's not exactly where I want it to be. It'll do, though. Got a minute left in the game, 4 players surviving, so this is very likely to go to overtime. Which is fine, you know, overtime's always fun. You get the OT box, there's violence, recriminations, assault, anger, destruction of friendships, like playing Monopoly with your family. What do you think? Oh, I missed that throw up. I was trying to get up there. I don't know if I can. Nope. I cannot. Oh, balls. Balls, 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 balls. And I have no potions. So I am going to die, basically. There's a stately, there's a stream. I don't know what that means, but I'll take your word for it. I don't know what Hunter was doing there, but he wasn't moving. GG. Alright, guys. That was a fun stream. But now it's over. So, folks, if you want to come on out here and wave goodbye at the audience with me, that's always good fun. So, folks, thank you very much for tuning in. This concludes our daily stream here at play.1mc3.com, but I will be back tomorrow. More fun, more shenanigans, and I was going to say less immaturity, but don't bet on it. We're going to do the exact same level of immaturity. All right, everybody say bye-bye. See you, folks. Take it easy, and I'll see you all next time. Stately out.